Hello, my dear friends. How are you today? Today is a special video. It's a reaction video because I'm reading all of your comments on my videos. And I want to sometime react to them with you, like on a video. So this one is on a Numa Player review. Okay, Numa Player is a free VST from what's their name? The creator of Numa X pianos, I forgot the name now. Studio Logic, yes, Studio Logic. Okay, so they bring their engine to the air, and I did a review, and I told them that this is a rendered piano engine, full render without samples, and someone respond in the name of Robin Bendixen. And this is his reaction, and I'm reading it. Thank you, Tamir, for the work you do. The piano sounds in Numa Player and Numa X and GT is hybrid sounds. Okay? They are a mix of sampling and physical modeling. That's why they sound so natural. There is just something about them. I have the Numa X GT, and like you, I used to have the MP7 SE, and I don't miss it. Had a lot of trouble with my Kawaii, so I bought a XGT instead. If you have, if you ever have the possibility to try the XGT, please do it. It's a far better keyboard than the MP7 SE. Wow. This is a big claim, my friend, okay? When I close, because for me, the action of the kawaii, the feel of the action of the kawaii is far the best in the business. And the key action of Studio Logic of Fatar is pretty heavy. And I don't think it's better than kawaii, let's say. But I believe you. I believe you that this is your personal experience. But you know, I can tell you that when you are playing an instrument, you are a little bit biased toward your current instruments. It's okay. It's natural. Okay. When I close my eyes, it's almost like playing the real thing. The connection between the sound and the keys is just great. I don't like all the sounds, but ones I like, I love. I just want to play it all the time. I did feel like that with my kawaii. Wish you all the best. Peace and love from Robin, Norway. First of all, Robin, dear Robin, thank you for your comment. And that's why I started with this piano. Okay, this is the Numa player with the Model D 1983. So this is, I guess, 10-way. I don't know if it's New York or Hamburg, but this is a Steinway here, okay? From the year 1983. So anyway, about your comment that you said that this is a combination of sampling and modeling, the name applies it, because if they are putting here a year and a definite model, so there is a real piano here in the story. So this is equivalent with what you are claiming. But the size, if I remember true, I don't know if I already deleted it or not, but I'm looking for the Numa player installation. If there is here anywhere Numa player installation. Where is it, please? Let's write here. Numa. Maybe it will find something. Numa player setup. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Properties, please. So the size is 202 megabytes. For all the instruments there are here, this is not logical that there are samples here because the smallest samples are at least 170 megabytes per sample for a piano, one piano. So I do not believe there is a sample here. I don't know if there is what the amount of the sample or the quality, because now I'm playing this piano, okay? I can relate to what you are saying now. But let's do a real comparison, because this is, to my opinion, this is let's go, because I don't have here my Kawai. I have here my Roland FP30X. Because my Kawai has a problem with the action. One of them is ticking. So I'm taking it back to the technician that fixed my sensors, replace my sensors. Anyway, so now I'm using my Roland FP30X. You know what? Let's listen to the Roland. Let's listen to the Roland, okay? And for listening to the Roland, we will do something special. What we will do, we will add here, I'm sorry, here I will do something special, and I will add the Roland as an input. Let's see if it will work. I don't know, but I'm ready to try. Okay. Now I'm sorry, cancel. I'm going to add an audio track, and it will be in stereo in. Let's hear. Okay, this is not the kawaii. And I'm not saying that Roland is less quality than the kawaii, but I think it is. I think that the kawaii is superior to the Roland piano sound. But let's compare this. This supposed to be a New York D. And you know, this is not a VST. This is a digital piano, so the amount of samples here, levels, I think is only 4. Okay? Only 4 layers of sampling of this piano. But let's listen. Now let's make the same volume, okay? So I want to compare. I want to compare the Numa player, like, to my opinion, this is full rendered piano. But they did use a technology to copy a real piano to make this rendering possible. But there isn't, to my opinion, there isn't any. To the size of this pretty amazing VST, because there are here just on the pianos 4 pianos, and the electric pianos about 10 or something like that, and keys and so many things here. So it can be, and it's only 200 megabytes. So realistically, there aren't any samples here, to my opinion, to my humble opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think they are using a technology because of the naming of each preset, which implies this is a real piano out there. There is a real piano that they are copying, and not just the Model D vibe, let's say. Okay, this is a real piano rendering. So this is a way to copy a real piano sound. Okay, so, and I little bit download, make it a little. I did it. I took it to the mellower side a little bit, and I took down a little bit the damper noise because it was too high to my taste. This is just for your claim, your bold claim, I have to say, that the Numa X GT is better than the Kawai. And I will bring back the Kawai, my friend. Now let's compare it to the Roland. The Roland, I have it here. So this is the Roland now. And now let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to the... Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, where have we been? So this is the Numa player again. And this is the Roland. This is a real sample of a Stanway D from New York, okay? And it's got a layer of modeling, let's say, that gives the string resonance and things like that, okay? But basically, it's a sampling engine. This is the Roland. Numa player. Let's boost it a little bit so it will be fair, the volume. By the way, this is the Nello version. The original version of this piano is in the middle. It's just like the Roland, bright. So I wonder, what do you think? The chat is not open here now, but me personally, I still a little bit biased to the original sound of the piano. Like the Roland, the natural sound of the resonance of the piano, there is a richness to the sound that these modern pianos cannot reach yet. There is some warmth and richness and something natural. To a real sound, but let's listen to native instrument. Okay, this is the Contact 7. This is the dream pianos of them all. And let's go to the same instrument, the Steinway D, which is the Grandeur. Yes, the Grandeur is a Steinway D from Hamburg. This is not in New York, this is the Hamburg Steinway D. But let's listen to this piano. So this is the magic, okay? Woof. This is the real shit. There is no comparison. The Grandeur is the winner. Okay, again. This is the Grandeur, okay? So this is kind of a war between three Steinway pianos, Steinway D pianos, okay? One is, I think, the best sample in the world of a Steinway D, which is the Grandeur from Native Instruments. One is the internal sound of the Roland FP30X, which is sampling of a New York Steinway D. This is what the rumor is saying. And the Numa player, which is a Steinway D, and they are not saying if it's a New York or a Hamburg, if it's a European, German or American Steinway D, but this is Steinway D from the year 1983. I was 11 years old when this Steinway was produced. So let's start with the Numa player, which my reviewer was praying, which is, to his opinion, better than my Kawai. Sadly, I don't have here my Kawai, but I will do this comparison for sure after these words. But let's listen again to the Numa player. Let's listen to the Roland. And let's listen to the Grandeur. עולם. And last but not least, the Numa. Okay, so if you want my honest opinion, and I'm with studio headphones now, the Numa does not sound like a real piano. There is an artificial sound of it. It sounds very good. But it does not sound like the Roland even. I think that the real instrument still beats the emulation of computer of a piano. As good as it can be. Even the best, what the name of this company, Piano Tech, to my opinion, cannot beat a real piano. There are harmonics that of the wood that is not mathematical. It's not equation. There are harmonics that are not related directly to the sound, and there are millions of them, which are creating sort of a bubble around the sound of a real piano, which computer cannot emulate exactly, to my opinion, yet. There is a sort of an imperfection which make the perfect sound of the piano. There is flavor to the sound. Sort of the flavor is the frequencies that is not resonating exactly with the sound. This irregularity on the frequency is making the character of the piano. And I know a sample piano is not a real piano. But I think is because you are recording one sound on a piano, it's not like to hear many sounds together from the same soundboard, because the soundboard is one and you need to resonate in several frequencies together. So each frequency, which is basically vibration of the wood, is affecting the other vibration of the wood, because this is the same wood that's supposed to vibrate for all these frequencies together. So they are influencing one another because the same wood is producing all of them together. So they are not exact like one tone, that all of the piano is supporting only this tone. So that's why digital pianos always will sound more precise and clean on the frequency side than a real piano. Okay? Because a real piano usually won't play only one note. They will play many notes together. So the same soundboard need to produce at the same time many frequencies together. So they are affecting one another. So that's why there is sort of a muddiness to a real piano, which is not exist on a digital one. And this is what the emulated piano is supposed to emulate, which it's the obvious problem with these digital pianos. The problem with digital pianos is the way you can record the piano. You can record only one note at a time, okay? So when you are playing an accord, in fact, now there are sort of 9 grand pianos that each one of them play only one note. Is playing, this is the truth. This is not one piano playing nine notes or 7 notes, or I don't know how much I'm doing here, 4 and here 3. 7 notes together. This is seven pianos, each one of them playing only one note, and you are hearing them like from the same spot. Okay? They took the time and put it together to make this sample, because each one of them was recorded at a different time. Okay, I'm sorry again. Uh, I wanted to see something, but anyway, let's go back. So, to my opinion, the contact is the number one for sure. I think that the Roland is the number two above the number three, the Numa player. Because this sound, just as an accord, is not excite me like this sound. Listen to the harmonies. This is A minor 9 7, okay? And listen to the same accord on the Numa player. It sounds so dull. And there isn't the nice harmony, warmthness. And of course, it is not on the level of this magnificent Steinway D, Hamburg. But also the Roland, it's not the same level, but it's pretty good. So let's agree to disagree, dear Robin. But I'm very, very glad that you like your piano. This is the main thing because I don't think that the Numa engine, maybe the key action of Fatar is better than I think, but I don't think it's better than Kawai RH3. That's why Nord choose Kawai, even though Nord work with Fatar also. But I don't know, I don't know. It's 8 pounds heavier than the RD88 said to me about the new FPE 50. Maybe, but there is so many better features than the RD88 and the price point. And there is no question that the FPE, to my opinion, the FPE 50 makes the RD88 irrelevant anymore. This is my opinion. Number one is, this is, okay. Never mind, this was, let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing what you are seeing. OWAC, OKC, sticks and keys. Thank you. This is one of my least uh, least quality improvisation. I'm sorry to tell, but anyway, it's a weird place to get this reaction. But anyway, thank you. And let's see, glad. Okay, she told me about the beat tweak and the options to tweak and everything. Yeah, okay. And this is about the audio interface in the P125A. Listen, I have to tell you something. If it's audio interface versus string resonance, like if it's the P125A versus the P125, to my opinion, the newer one is better. Because you want, first of all, the best piano you can get on board. And the best, you won't enjoy the internal speakers, okay? But I'm not saying it's not a big deal. It's a big deal, but not in studio, because in studio, you already have, or you're like me using headphones, or you already have a good, better studio speakers than the onboard. And although me personally, I like to play on the four. I like my studio speakers and the internal speakers of the piano together. So that's why sometimes when I'm playing without headphones, I'm making the master my Roland FP30X. And then all the pianos, I'm getting them from the four speakers, and the sound is just amazing because this is two flavors together, you know. Where is this lacking, this is feeling, and the other way. Where this is lacking, those are giving the frequencies that the frequencies here does not have, because they're pointing down. So now I'm sometimes feel like I'm sitting next to a real piano when I'm using my Roland internal sound. And then these speakers are just like an amplifier to the Roland. And the Roland is playing the sounds from my VSTs. But still, I feel like a real piano because I'm getting the main of the sound from my studio speakers, which are KRK Rocket 5, which are pretty good, you know, studio speakers. And from my Roland speakers, which are the main sound is going down towards the floor. So it feels like, you know, a real piano, because on a real piano, the soundboard is vibrating up and down on a grand piano, not on a upright piano. And it's vibrating up and down, so the sound is throwing on the floor and up. And this is sort of the up, and this is sort of on the floor, and you are getting sort of a feeling of a real grand piano, especially if you have a pretty powerful studio of speakers like mine. And I think that the 11 watts of 22 watts, in fact, 11 watts per side of these speakers are giving the effect of the real piano to the studio speakers. And together it feels amazing. But anyway, nothing can beat a good headphone. And my headphone is says. Okay, so there isn't, I'm looking for something. Thank you for detailed presentation. With the ES and the AMA P515. Was a clear what I was missing for my. Here someone is Mike Spicer is I sang here. I played in some of my videos. I love to sing, you know, because I wonder which piano is now. Now is the Roland. Okay, but I prefer this one. קראתיך, חושה לי יאזינה קולי. קראתיך. Let's do some effects to the sound. When I found out that I can work directly from my DAW on the live, it changed everything. It changed everything. And here let's put just the compressor. And soft compression. One minute. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't open the video. I didn't notice. I didn't notice. Now I do. This is what happened when you are clumsy. This is too strong, and I wanted to sing a song and I forget about it. Never mind. Thank you for being with me. And if you have a Numa X or Numa GT, I guess. In fact, I have to be true on the videos I saw about the Numa X piano and the GT. The piano sounds pretty good. Also here they sound pretty good, but I don't think that they are better than a real piano. Sample. And you cannot tell me that 200 megabytes contain sampling for about 50 instruments. That there is there. So this is my opinion, okay? So thank you for listening, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.